Hi guys, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing. Just want to give you a quick tip on shortening the travel on the new air forks. The air forks come on the 17 KTM XC and XCF models and SX and SXF models, as well as the Husky TX, FX, FC, and TC models. So any of the bikes that have the air fork, it requires a different procedure than what you did in the past to shorten your travel. And you know, guys that are a little short in the leg, this can be a huge improvement for their riding, because you know, it just gives you a lot more confidence, keeps you from having so many spills, and also keeps you from your buddies laughing at you when you're landing on your head because you couldn't reach the ground. So you know, if you're a little short in the leg, this is a good thing to do. And typically in the past, you would put a travel limiting spacer on the spindle. That's the spindle. And in the past, you just put an aluminum spacer on there, like a 1-inch spacer if you want to shorten it 1 inch. But you cannot do that on this fork. Absolutely do not do that. It will totally mess up the balance, the internal balance of the air chamber on the fork. So there's a bump right there that's called a communication port. So it's actually a groove on the inside of the tube where they pushed it up, and it just leaves kind of a hump in it right there. And so that, you know, the location of the piston on the spindle has to stay in the correct position for that to work properly. So the way you do it is you can send it to us if you'd like. We have a machining service that can shorten it. So we just put it in the lathe and shorten it and remachine the end correctly to where it looks exactly like stock. This part is exactly like stock. And then of course the threads. It's an unusual thread size that you won't have on hand. It's a 12 by 1.0. So if you need that done, we can help you. If not, you can have your local machinist do that for you. But that's the trick to doing these new forks. Do not put spacers on them. You have to shorten the spindle. That's all for now.